Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we're back on the channel. We got another body cam for us today. Today's body cam, we got secret Tinder killer lets cops into his murder house. Murder home would have sound better. So we got a Tinder date. All right, you ready? Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You ready? You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
locking in with a thumbs up.
Are you ready, C?
I am ready.
We don't think you are. But let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about you.
I'm ready.
I ain't say it again.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they didn't give me the search warrant. I authorized it before. And then when they said the search
warrant in hand.
What you talking? They said they got a search warrant, right? What are you talking about? Authorization?
Let me turn.
You heard him.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they didn't give me the search warrant. I authorized it before. And then when they said the search
warrant in hand.
Can I borrow your phone then to call my lawyer?
This is 37-year-old Ayula Ajayi, an IT professional and a former Army contractor. Police don't know it yet, but they're standing at the exact location where a missing girl was murdered just days earlier. 23-year-old Mackenzie Lewick had said goodbye to her family and had boarded a flight back to college. But after landing, he would vanish without a trace.
Yeah, I'd like to get, if possible, have a wellness check done on my daughter. She flew in from California Sunday night. She got in about 1, and it was the last time I've heard from her, and I've been trying to get a hold of her all week. And her phone just tends to go to voicemail. I was just wondering if I could have somebody maybe go by her house and check on her.
Her car's here. She's not answering the door. Do you have a phone number for her or anything like that?
As days stretched into weeks, detectives uncovered secret romances, disturbing camera recordings, and a suspect's disgusting fantasies. Tragically, Mackenzie's murder would ultimately be tied to her own most closely guarded secrets. It began on June 20th, 2019, when a worried father called the Salt Lake City Police Department from his home in California after he had not heard from his daughter in days.
Yeah, I'd like to get, if possible, have a wellness check done on my daughter. She flew in from California Sunday night. She got in about 1, and it was the last time I've heard from her, and I've been trying to get a hold of her all week. And her phone just tends to go to voicemail. I was just wondering if I could have somebody maybe go by her house and check on her.
Okay, and what is your daughter's name?
Mackenzie.
23-year-old Mackenzie Lewick had spent a week with her family in California for a funeral before returning to Salt Lake City 3 days earlier, late at night on June 17th. Her message to her mother after landing was simple. Landed. Love you, Mama. But they had not heard from her since.
When did you say you heard from her last?
Last time we heard from her, she got off the plane coming back from L.A. It was 1 a.m. She was going to grab an Uber and go home, but that's the last I've heard from her.
So 1 a.m. this morning?
No, 1 a.m. Monday morning. So we've been trying to get a hold of her all week, and she hasn't. Usually it's unlike her to return a call, not return her calls, but it goes straight to voicemail, so I don't know if she's lost her phone. She's unable to communicate, but she should have a laptop or something, so just a little concerned, that's all.
Police officers are dispatched to Mackenzie's home that same day. But when no one answers the door, they decide to speak with the neighbors.
Yeah. We're knocking on that door, too.
Oh, I knocked on yours, too.
So you're trying to get...
You know her at all? Yeah.
Tell her she said she's not from here.
Live on the premises, or how we can get a hold of him to maybe get a key or something like that if we need it? Yes, the key to the apartment so that we might be able to go in there just in case she is in there injured or something like that.
Like right now?
Yes, do you know your landlord's telephone number? Okay, because if you have their phone number, then I can call them just in case we do need that. Her parents are calling in from California.
But as officers continue their inquiries, an unsettling feeling begins to set in that Mackenzie may not have made it home that night at all, and they contact her father for any leads.
Hi, Greg. This is Officer Ewan with the Salt Lake Police Department. Ewan, yes. Great. Hey, I'm out here at her apartment, and her car's here. She's not answering the door. Do you have a phone number for her or anything like that? Okay. Okay. That just means that it's been shut off. Does she have is it an iPhone or something that you can do a Find My iPhone? Okay. Right. Yeah, and neither one of them are answering the door either. But I'm just wondering, like, if because we're talking with a neighbor. Yeah, we're talking with a neighbor that said that it's really difficult to hear from the front door. But yeah, nobody's answering the front door. Her car is here.
So does she have a line or something? I'll tell anybody. That's some rumors.
Okay. All right. Is there a way that we might be able to get in touch with her? Or? Sure, I'll try and see if there's any contact information for her up there at the university on what classes she might be taking, but I'm not sure to get out that information. You said her landlord is named May? Okay. John? Okay, well, we'll try and get in touch. All right, perfect. Well, if we find out anything, I'll give you a call, okay? Yep, no problem. Bye. So lastly, heard was she texted him saying, "Hey, I've landed in Salt Lake. It's a Sunday night, early Monday morning. I landed in Salt Lake. I'm going to get an Uber home." And that's the last I heard. Yeah. And then,
But no one knows yet that this is the last time Mackenzie would ever speak to anyone, and that her sudden disappearance is tied to a dark secret that she has been hiding from her family.
Well, this is a weird one.
Please record your message. When you finish recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, John. This is Officer Ewan with the Salt Lake City Police Department. Just giving you a call. I just need some information regarding a Mackenzie Lewick that lives in your downstairs apartment here at 870 East, 600 South. Her parents are concerned, trying to get in touch with her, and they haven't been able to do so. We were wondering if you had any contact information for her roommates on their rental agreements or anything like that. That way we can see if they've made contact with her. Also, we were looking at if you were local and you could come over and allow us inside the apartment just to make sure that she is not inside injured or incapacitated to the point that she can't answer the door. Anyways, give us a call back. The Salt Lake City Police Department's non-emergency number is area code 801-799-3000. Again, that number is area code 801-799-3000. Thanks a lot. If Utah's going to give us any information, like we could probably call up there and see if she's supposed to be in a class. Yeah, she's enrolled. they could go check her classes to see if she's there, but this is her car. You know?
It's pretty far.
Right.
Unless she goes with her roommates.
Mm-hmm. She left a cold paper on her. She has her name, date of birth on it.
I like that. I don't know. And landlord's not answering his phone, so I just left him a message. See if this is Robot's car right here.
I don't even like how the car parked. It's parked slanted in the driveway and not straight. I don't know how they
X-ray
do it.
Bravo. So I don't know. I think we're stuffed for a minute. So is that window open? Does that go to the basement?
Yeah, the blinds are up.
Out on the couch right there. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody on the floor. All right, I'm going off.
Officials eventually hear back from the landlord, but he says he has no information on Mackenzie's whereabouts. To find out where Mackenzie may have been, investigators visit the University of Utah and also speak with her parents. They learn that she was just 2 semesters away from earning her degree. Living with 2 roommates, her life appeared typical for a college student. But after returning to Utah following her grandmother's funeral, her communication dropped off. Neither her friends nor her family knew where she was, raising serious concerns for her safety. But it was what her mother, Diane, had noticed the morning that she woke up to reply to Mackenzie's message of landing in Utah that left her deeply anxious. Mackenzie's phone was no longer on the iMessage app. Mackenzie's parents share that despite calling her multiple times, their calls went straight to voicemail, leading them to seek help from authorities on June 20th. Her friends say that she also failed to submit an exam assignment that day, despite having attended classes all week. As another day passes with no updates or leads on her whereabouts, investigators decide to review airport surveillance footage to track her movements after landing. The footage shows Mackenzie arriving and getting into a cab, likely heading home. But while authorities see her enter the vehicle, they have no way of knowing where she went next. That changes when a friend of Mackenzie's, who had been looking after her cat and has a key to her apartment, lets investigators inside. But it is what they do not find inside her home that puts them on edge. Inside the apartment, something feels off almost immediately. The suitcase that Mackenzie had traveled with is nowhere to be found, and her car has not moved since officers first came by. There are no signs of forced entry, no struggle, nothing that suggests what went wrong. But to the officers, one thing is becoming clear. She never made it home. And as the investigation begins to unfold, they're about to realize that this is not even the worst part yet. While reviewing Mackenzie's bank account, her father notices an unusual $300 deposit on June 10th. She had not been asking her parents for money and had been managing on her own. And although Mackenzie worked part-time at a biotesting lab, Greg is unsure if this is where the money came from. But what neither he nor the investigators realize is that this money trail will expose another side of Mackenzie's life they have not yet uncovered. When investigators speak with her friends about the transaction, they learn that Mackenzie had been using dating websites to meet men for financial arrangements. This raises 2 possibilities. Either she is genuinely missing, or she left on her own with some man that she met through the app and does not want to be found. Detectives now have to consider whether one of these men is connected to her disappearance, and the only way forward is to retrace her last known steps, starting at the airport. They track down the Lyft ride that she took that night, and they make a chilling discovery. Mackenzie had been dropped off at Hatch Park, about 19 minutes away, at around 3 a.m. It is now clear that Mackenzie never intended to go home. But her meeting someone at a park this late in the night just didn't add up. And investigators realize that the answer may lie with the Lyft driver. When investigators speak to him, he tells them that as he dropped Mackenzie off, there was already a man waiting in a car. Mackenzie got out and walked toward him. It appeared that
Why he didn't just come pick you up from the airport? That's not like a huge red flag, but him meet you at the park means he didn't want anybody to see you with him.
knew each other, so the driver didn't question it and left. The search identifies 6 devices active in the area during that time.
Okay.
One of them pings 6 separate times and does not belong to Mackenzie or to the Lyft driver, but to a 37-year-old man named Ayoola Ajayi, or AJ, an IT professional who once worked for the armed forces. Suspiciously, his phone had been in the same area as Mackenzie's just before 3 a.m., right before her phone went offline. But this was just the beginning of something far darker that investigators just won't see coming yet. As investigators dig deeper into Ajayi, they discover that he had been communicating with Mackenzie through the Text Me app, which is enough reason for them to bring him in for questioning. Police now have their first solid lead. And this conversation...
See, y'all,
Can't stand people.
it ain't that. You know what I'm talking. I bet I shouldn't have looked at you.
Yeah, don't look at me, cause
you don't have to talk to me for me to know what you.
Don't look at me. Please.
I'm sorry, y'all. See,
I say a lot.
She said, I say this. I really know how to read your face. A lot of people be assuming they know how to read your face. I know how to read your face. They be thinking they know what's going on.
Come on.
Sometimes they don't be knowing. I be knowing because I can look and see and know exactly what's going through her head.
Police now have their first solid lead. And this conversation proves crucial to finding Mackenzie Lewick.
We didn't call you down here. You're not under arrest. You're not being detained. You can leave anytime you want to, okay?
It just doesn't make sense. I want to get to the root of it, too.
Yeah.
Because when you said my IP is showing, that means something is wrong.
But AJ had a solid alibi to prove his innocence, which he presented at the very beginning of this interview.
So, I have security camera in front of the house, and then I have one inside the house. So I go through the old video camera. Actually, so that's my baby. Remember, she was with me on that day. Okay. So according to the video, she was with me. So we were driving, and that was June 16th.
Okay.
Well, I was going to bring the whole hard drive of the old security camera, but my lawyer told me that because you mentioned that the IP and everything, that I should hold back.
Okay.
And she asked me to be careful what I share with you because she said it doesn't make sense for my IP to be showing.
Okay.
You trying to talk like you smart. You ain't fucking smart at all, bro. You talking about IP address is showing. They're talking about your location services is showing you being here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Just.
And you talking about your house and this location is 2 separate locations, bro. So you showing me a camera footage of my bad. I'm more.
And then he said,
CB with eyes. She said all the same shit with her eyes. I just fuck with it.
Let me just get some more information.
No,
because he said something about June 16th, right?
Yeah, I thought.
But I thought her family last heard from her on the 17th.
17th that morning. It was that morning at 3 a.m. So he's trying to show them.
Yeah, so
he already trying to throw the whole case off.
Let me
Moreover, he doesn't deny using the seeking arrangement site.
PTSD and anxiety. I just need to talk to someone whenever I'm alone and I'm freaking out.
So this is the seeking arrangement website?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I go through the whole everything. I can't see anyone that matched that profile and that matched that picture. I put it up on KUTV just like you put it up for me. I check all of them.
Okay.
But if you see, you can see most of them are in Seattle, Ogden, everywhere around the world.
Okay.
So I never even
You know how fucked up in the head you gotta be to try to make sure you show like all. Because you trying to orchestrate everything and he's trying to be in control. of the whole situation. So he wants to lead everything, lead y'all to what he wants y'all to see.
To meet them, I just need someone to talk to whenever I'm freaking out, so to calm down. So even some of them are in Washington, D.C., and one in Logan. So all of them, all we just do is to talk. And if I met her from there, I'm positive that I probably don't want to meet her because all this is not revealed to my baby mama, and I don't want her to know about it, so I never meet any of them.
But while this seemingly solid alibi and information are enough to clear AJ, detectives are not convinced. AJ cannot deny using the website because the detectives have solid evidence. But they have nothing to prove that he actually spoke to Mackenzie, which he conveniently denies. But if that were true, why had they been texting outside the website on the night of her disappearance? AJ claims that Mackenzie may have found his number from his profile and then texted him to ask if he was interested.
So you're still saying that that's the only text, that's the only messages you got from her, right?
That I can remember. So, but for her to just send me a question mark.
So now we already got you caught up in multiple lies. You say you don't know her, you never came across her profile, and so now we knowing that you've been in communication. Now they reveal that to you. You said, well, she must got my number out the profile. She had to reach out to me. Well, why you didn't upfront and say somebody randomly reached out to you?
There's a possibility that I've talked to her in the past. So, like, if I show you some of the messages, you will see that some people I reached out to them like 2 years ago, and then they just randomly just message me.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you did this or you were involved in it at all. I'm just saying that someone at your house or someone was using your IP address, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
I would like to do that because I'm freaking out already. I have anxiety and I have PTSD, so that's why I've been calling you, like, please let me help if any way I can help. Even my lawyer don't want me to come here right now.
To further support his claim, AJ states that while he did not save the numbers of people that he spoke to on the website, he did send a selfie to Mackenzie when she asked for his picture. But she never responded afterward.
So earlier you said we could have to take your phone and download it. Are you still willing to do that or no?
I just need to call my lawyer and see if it's okay. Because I want to help as much as I can.
Sure.
But she's saying that some police just want to pin it on someone that they can.
AJ claims that he downloaded all footage from his home cameras from June 17th, along with data from his phone, but suddenly becomes reluctant to submit them without first speaking with his lawyer.
AJ, the only reason, you can understand if this was your sister or something, or your mom, we'd be working just as hard to find her for you, okay? This family is in that same boat. We just want to do everything we can, and just because you've chatted with her, you've texted back and forth twice or however many times, and it's bouncing off your IP address, we just want to cross every avenue, make sure that people aren't involved, people who are staying with you, people might be parked outside your house using your Wi-Fi. We just want to make sure.
AJ is allowed to leave for now, but not before detectives collect his phone as evidence. The following day, when officers arrive at his house to execute a search warrant, he appears largely cooperative, but on edge about his phone.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, they didn't give me the search warrant. I authorized it before. And then when they said the search
warrant, yeah.
Can I borrow your phone then to call my lawyer?
I'm going to give you her phone number right now. You remember her name? When we went that?
Susanna.
Oh, we'll do this. Clear this room, clear in the bathroom.
That would have been throwing up in there, searching.
Salt Lake Police, anybody down here? Hello? Salt Lake Police, can you come out, please?
Salt Lake Police? Hi, it's the police department. Are you renting this room?
Yes.
Okay. We are going to be serving a warrant on this house, so we need... Is there anyone else here?
Just me.
If you want to just grab your wallet.
I got it in my wallet.
Okay, we'll need you to come out then.
Okay. Is
there anyone else in this room?
No, nobody's here. Just me.
Just you?
Can I get my car key? I'm gonna be working at the airport.
Do you grab your wallet?
He has his wallet. He just wants his car key.
We have some detectives upstairs. Let's walk upstairs. Let's double check that real quick, and then I probably got no issue.
Yeah, I'll go ask right now.
With no clear evidence tying him to her disappearance, officers allow him to leave while they continue their search, unaware that
Why are you so pressed to leave if you just I'm gonna be like I'll stick around while y'all search the crib. I'm not going nowhere. But if you trying to leave,
Right.
I don't know. Now the other guy, he said he had to go work at the airport. That's different.
Yeah.
Like that's different. Like, cause I don't want y'all do what y'all gotta do. I gotta go to work. I don't want to be fucked up on the job.
this decision will soon uncover a far more twisted truth.
I don't want to disrupt anything that they're doing.
I can tell you where I know where it is beside the kitchen.
Okay.
In the office. You can follow me there.
No, I'm not gonna have you go in. Hey, Chris. Yeah, he wants to get his wallet and potentially leave, so I want to
Get your wallet.
Yeah, but he's asking for one of us to go. So I'm going to talk to the lead detective. I'm going to probably say yes too, but I want to clarify. Is that something you wanted to do?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can just leave it there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Did you say you're going to which library?
There's a library down this road.
On the other side of the freeway.
Yeah.
300 West?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's very new. It has couch that I can just sleep. But I will be there, and I don't have a phone, but if you guys walk in, I will sit where you can see me.
Okay.
I will tell them, and maybe they'll send me to pick you up and see if you want to come back.
The police officer picking me up there.
In my nice red Camry. But if you pee in it, I'll take you to jail.
But I have to pee.
All right, AJ. So is that where you'll probably be?
Yeah, unless you want me to stay, I'm happy to stay.
No, you're welcome to leave if you want to. If we wanted to come talk to you, is that where you think you'll be?
Yes.
Okay.
But unbeknownst to these officers, AJ never goes to the library. Undercover officers following him watch as he instead drives to a Smith's grocery store, walks into the bank inside, and purchases something that will have serious implications later: a pay-as-you-go cell phone. But as careful as AJ may have been, he does not know that officers will find damning enough towering evidence against him. Inside the house, officers find multiple knives, a hammer, and a gun. In his car, they find dirt and debris consistent with a remote area. The home also contains several electronic devices, including a router and a Wi-Fi mesh system. They also find clothes and shower curtains stained with blood. Just hours later, they return to detain him.
What's going on, man?
Detectives are ready to talk to you about everything that's going on real fast.
He has
So
it on the
if
phone.
you want to come, I'll give you right back to the house real quick.
Oh, there's Fox News over there.
I know. I'm going to drive you back in my car. It's the camera, so.
We'll stay away from the news.
Yeah, we're not going to go by the news.
But I don't want my face on the news.
I will do that so it does. Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Your face is all on YouTube now.
Should have thought about that.
It's all on the YouTube.
Stand up real quick.
We're just gonna. Oh, yeah, are you arresting me or something?
No. Stand up. No, why you're going to be
Stand
detained for a little
up.
bit. You're being detained. But just for a second, okay? I got to put you in handcuffs just while we're driving.
Per policy, we're
just
going to go talk to detectives for a little bit.
Why is he detaining me? Because you need to talk to detectives, and I need to transport you back. So my policy says every time someone's in my car, they will wear handcuffs. So that's why they're.
There's a news over there.
They can come right back.
We're probably not going to take. We'll take you to another spot, so you're not by the news.
Okay.
We just hung up
How
on
did
it.
the news find out?
Yeah, we wondered the same thing.
I just want to make sure there's no weapons. Some money. I'm just
Why you got the phone?
That person talk to somebody?
We have him 1082.
But the most disturbing piece of evidence does not come from technology. It comes from AJ's backyard, where officers find a freshly dug patch of land. But officers soon realize that they have not uncovered the worst part yet.
Smell of gas was outrageous, and I thought maybe I was in my bedroom and I smelled it through my window, and I thought maybe it was my motorhome, and so I came outside to make sure, and there's this smell in the air that was just almost rancid. It was just really disgusting smelling.
AJ's next-door neighbor shares that on June 17th, he burned something in his backyard that gave off an extremely foul smell. A canine unit is brought in to search the area, and as the dog alerts, officers make one of the most tragic discoveries.
Motherfucker, bro.
Human remains are buried beneath the ground.
See, there's some burnt paper there. And there's
Highway 6410.
And then here's some more. Well, that's
Highway 641102.
But does that look like a bone or?
No, just like a bone.
Huh?
Definitely burned.
Yeah.
So like it's a burned jean or right here. Jeans? Okay. I have no idea what this is. They had this to you? Yeah. She said it was in her yard right here. She picked it up. Can't tell what it is. Look. I don't think it's bone, but you can't see like burned stuff everywhere. She said they've been back here though. Yeah. You can touch it. Okay. That cloth looks like some jeans or something. Yeah.
South of, I've got Howell here holding the scene. I've got the alley blocked off. Gotcha. She actually handed us the baggie with that burned whatever in it. Got it.
But this is still not the worst part.
He killed her, possibly chopped her up and burnt her immediately. Because she said it happened on the 17th.
Yep.
She didn't even have a...
Nope.
Why, bro?
And as detectives interview AJ a second time, they are no longer as patient.
No.
AJ continues to argue that this is all a mistake, claiming he kept his Wi-Fi open for Airbnb guests, which is why there is confusion around his IP address. But this time, the detective is done with his excuses.
Don't know. Are you saying you don't know or you don't remember? Because those are two different things, AJ. And you are a very intelligent person. You're a good-looking guy, okay? You told this detective that you've been on not only seeking arrangement sites, but you've been on some other sites to meet companionship, and I can see why. You're a good-looking dude. You got a good physique. Shit, you could be probably a model or something, right? But I'm telling you, I already know. I'm coming in here to give you an opportunity and a chance to be honest. And I'm telling you, for man to man, look at me. I'm telling you, man to man, we are having a conversation here, and it's not going good, okay? I want you, I'll be blank. I'll be just totally blunt with you. I want to find Mackenzie. Her parents want to know Mackenzie. I know already that your conversations and your phones met up there. I want you to explain that.
If I don't want to find her, I will be getting you the record that I'm requesting for.
I've already got the records, AJ. I'm already ahead of you. I'm not worried about the records you can get for me. I've already got them. This is your opportunity. I don't believe this. I do not believe that you meant for this to go wrong, but I do believe that something did. I just want you to be honest.
One thing I will tell you, I don't believe in coincidence. So when you saw that happen, I don't believe in coincidence.
You know what? I'll agree with you. You already told me that you didn't remember and that it's a possibility. I'm telling you, it's a thing that happened. What kind of car do you drive?
I drive Kia Optima.
Yeah, you do. There's the other part. It's your car. Okay? I'm telling you, we have had a week and a half now to prepare. And we have been very busy because I care about Mackenzie. And I want her. I think you did care about her. I agree. And I know that there's more for you to tell me, and you're holding back, and I don't understand why.
Following the interview, police release AJ for now while they wait for a forensic match, still unaware that letting him go will prove to be a critical mistake. Despite the evidence against him, AJ maintains that he never met Mackenzie in person and does not know her. He does admit to starting a fire in his backyard on June 17th, but says he put it out after a neighbor complained. He claims that he was only burning personal items and clothes, and that the dirt and debris in his car came from recent yard work. He even adds that he regularly cooks goat meat over an open fire, suggesting the smell and remains could be explained by that. But what he does not know is that the remains have already been sent in for forensic testing. The results point to something far more disturbing. Investigators confirm the presence of human remains when they find a bone fragment, charred muscle tissue, and part of a scalp with hair. Detectives now begin to see the fire for what it may have been. Not a routine burn, but an attempt to destroy evidence. Moreover, AJ's car smells strongly of gasoline, and officers recover a gas can similar to the one that he was seen purchasing on June 17th. Before Mackenzie went missing, AJ had approached his contractor with an unusual request. Days later, in a heartbreaking confirmation, forensics identify the remains as Mackenzie's. By now, AJ has begun staying at a friend's house. But as officers move in to arrest him, they realize he will not come out, forcing a SWAT team to surround the home.
You guys, I don't know what you guys are doing anymore.
Will you just come down and talk to me face to face? I don't like talking over the phone.
I just told you that my lawyer advised me against that, and you're still asking me to calm down.
You said you couldn't get a hold of her.
Yeah, well, she advised me against that yesterday.
I know, but
she doesn't.
When a lawyer pertains is when you're in custody. You're not in custody. We'd be downstairs at the apartment talking. That's when a lawyer applies.
I'm going through my phone before the warrant was approved.
He did not. I told you he was tapping the screen to keep it alive.
No.
Remember, that's why we had to get the pin from you?
No. We already get it. We already get it investigated. We already go through it. It was going through it. It was swiping left and right.
No.
We saw it. No. You just go through
it. Will you send that to me then? Will you send that to me? Then we can talk about that?
Yes. And I will also show you another video from the security camera of your guys going through it before the warrant was approved, going through my house.
Right.
So I will send all this to you, and then you can talk to me. I try to be.
But despite knowing that AJ is responsible for Mackenzie's death, officials still do not know why he did it. And they still need to find her body. The answer to that comes from AJ's phone, which places him at Logan Canyon on June 25th, over an hour from Salt Lake City, and remote enough to suggest that he may have disposed of her remains there. On July 3rd, 15 days after Mackenzie was first reported missing, authorities searched the area and made the discovery that they had feared. Mackenzie's body was found in a shallow grave, her hands bound with a zip tie, her body partially burned, and she had suffered blunt force trauma to the head. But the disturbing discoveries do not end there. Authorities also recovered her student ID and burned pieces of her clothing from the Jordan River, where AJ had discarded them. But, despite continued questioning, AJ never tells investigators why he killed her. But one detail becomes clear. This murder is premeditated.
It is.
AJ had turned off his home surveillance cameras the night he brought Mackenzie home, and again on the days that he moved and disposed of her body. This leads investigators to believe that after picking Mackenzie up from the park, AJ brought her to his home, restrained her, and struck her in the head. According to the autopsy, that blow is what ultimately killed her. Finally, on July 10th, nearly a month after the case began, AJ was formally charged with aggravated murder, aggravated kidnapping, obstructing justice, and desecration of a human body. Prosecutors later concluded that this was a murder for murder's sake, that AJ killed simply to experience what it felt like. If you found this case interesting, you need to check out my video.
That's so fucked up, bro. Pointless.
So effed up. Rest in peace to Mackenzie and my condolences to her family. I'm so
left with so many words, bro. Because it don't make sense.
So many questions.
Yeah.
I have no words. I have nothing but questions. Like, what? But yeah.
Hey, man. Y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.